Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in. Today we're going to be playing a new game. New game. It's called Tangle Tower. I seen Jessica playing it, and I was very intrigued. So we're gonna give it a go. Okay. I hope that all the audio's okay. We might have to turn it on a bit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Happy. We'll say Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yeah. Get started with this. I'm excited. It looks super cute. That's not even. It looks super cute, so I'm hoping that it is. I haven't seen too much gameplay of it because I just popped in real quick and seen that it looks super cute, and I like the mechanics, basics of. That's just what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna check it out. Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Dun dun dun. Lake's Edge.
I wonder how often it rains here.
Ooh, I like how it has.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
The voice acting.
You ready, Sally?
Rimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Sassy.
Yeah, but it's basically
There's the
blank.
map.
Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Freya Fellow, 19, died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Flora's tower. Flora was present. She was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound to her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color of on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Tangle Tower, a small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. You're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay, that's what we just read. Freya. Okay, that's all we know about her, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. This little
It's a bird
birdie.
with rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're
The
even
birds like
singing
it.
a little tune.
Cute.
Please don't do that.
It's a bird bath. Is that just
The
rainwater?
birds seem to
There
like
you-
it. Please don't do that.
Rocks,
Fascinating.
aren't they?
I
gotta
tied the
click
boat
on
to the
everything, you
mooring
never
post,
know.
So, for now,
Loving the confidence. The ground's how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting.
The ground's moist. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation.
It's
Eggs,
just an
hi, welcome
archway,
in.
But it seems a little ominous.
How are you, X? Welcome in.
Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Yeah.
Too late.
What
These things.
are they?
Wind chimes.
Hello, motherfucker.
Thanks for the
Silent
redeem.
Wooden wind chimes.
Silent wooden
It's
wind
a garden.
chimes.
I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
I think that's all we could really
Do you
see.
think anybody's watching us from one of those windows?
Hey, Ro, how are you, bestie? I feel like that shit too slow.
Maybe.
I'm dead.
Let's wave just in case.
Okay, let's go to the spot.
It's a statue of
This.
some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Closer.
This.
I did this
isn't just a
video.
regular
Hey, get it,
statue,
bestie. Is it a Fortnite one?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Oh, we're gonna solve it. Oh, it can't be solved yet? Rude.
Let's come back. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
It's called Tangle Tower. It's like a mystery. It's like a mystery solving one. Like there was a murder and you're trying to solve the murder. And there's also like little puzzles. Oh, it's a funny compilation video. That's amazing. I can't wait to see it, bestie. Oh, this is it. Okay, old weathered statue of amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's segment columns. So it's bell, lips, piano, bird. Bell, lips, piano, bird. Bell, lips, piano, bird.
Should we take another look?
Bells, lips, piano, bird. Hey, that's how it goes. Bye. Guess this was what it was looking like now. This.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No. It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
Why is there a cassette in
Or it
there?
Used to be.
Damaged cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Rude. So what's in here?
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in
Not
there?
a single. Although there is.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Got the cassette tape.
It's
Yes.
cool. You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Oh, she's sassy. Oh, that's kind of
What
creepy.
animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Makes sense.
This is some garden.
Me want something delicious.
Thank you for the doggy treat. Let's look a little.
What the dog doing?
Oh my gosh, we're not even in their bed. I apologize. Thank you for the doggy treat. Oh, why the camera? Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
It's the puppers. Okay, I don't know what's in
This
here.
is some
Do
garden.
the plants all look a little strange to you?
Oh, well, this is all.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed
It's
to.
not. It's an
Okay, yeah, we've
appropriate
already been
amount.
through this. Next area. Why is the O missing?
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Twir. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Tangle.
Twir.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
What's are they gonna be for?
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
They're cute.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
They're chowing down. Oh, I didn't realize my. Oh, why the? Right here. Try to fix it. I fixed it.
No. I think he'll just silently judge us.
Yeah, I probably judge y'all. Else.
A path leading towards the stone square.
house.
Don't think it's
This?
locked.
Oh, that means
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
a path leading towards the stone square.
Nothing else for me to click, is there? Like this?
That leads back to the gardens.
Okay, next. Which one should we go? Go this way first. The Grand Hall. Here.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Sally, check those.
Is soil a clue?
A big letter F.
Thank you for the redeems, guys. Appreciate it. Look at her. She's looks satisfied.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
Why wouldn't you? Your mansion.
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very perceptive of you.
Dead.
We should try and be finished before it gets dark. No pressure.
Thinking. Good thinking.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
But why is there no animals
It's
in
an
there?
aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
Yeah, see? Same thought.
Anymore.
Anymore. Us.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Look closer. Okay, look at this.
Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file. Felix Fellow. Looks like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
So let's click on
Emily
everyone to make
Everstone.
sure.
Do you think she still lives here? Fitzfellow. Half fellow, half Everstone.
Do you think he still lives here?
Damien Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Okay, so this is who we're investigating.
Felicia Fellow.
Felicia.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
Selena.
Stonetop.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere. Lord Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names?
Oh.
Lord Remington.
He sounds important. Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom.
What the heck?
Lord Pointer.
This goes back a couple of generations.
I don't know if we have to click
Lady
on all
Pointer.
these, but let's just
How
make sure.
do you become a lady? I want to be a lady. Pretty. Percival Pointer. He married into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here? Buck Brackley.
Murder
What a
investigations can get a little
name.
crazy.
Do you think he still lives here?
Pandora Pointer.
All this alliteration isn't happening by accident, is it?
Do you think she still lives here? Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here?
Primrose Remington.
I always liked the name Primrose.
Do you think she still lives here?
Oh, we're almost
Poppy
done.
Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here?
Yeah, I
Richard.
think
The
we got
one
everything
and
right.
only.
Okay. That pictures.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this. Finally,
It's
don't
not.
ruin this.
About this.
Finally,
It's
don't
not.
ruin this.
It's not locked.
Finally,
It's
don't
not.
ruin this.
Okay. That's it for this. What's this? Still the same thing. Okay, let's go down
Let's
here
head to the
first.
crime scene first. It's at
Yeah.
the top of the West Tower, I think.
Oh, okay. Crime scene first. Got it. Laura's Tower.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
It's kind of sussy.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
So?
so she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
She got stabbed
Let's
through the
check
canvas.
The case file again.
Posing for a portrait. Yeah, I already know.
Let's
This.
take a look at that painting first.
Fine.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Like she was pretty close to finish actually. Freya wasn't able to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. That's kind of weird. Okay.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Precisely. Let's see. Holding a knife. Blood. It was going to eat it because it stabbed Freya, but Freya stole it.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
What? Okay, it was hidden inside, was used to kill, is complete covered in, was used to knock out. What? Okay, wait.
Flora's portrait is holding a
About this.
knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost.
What?
Maybe just...
Okay, wait, what's this? Bro, what the hell? Okay, wait.
Flora's
Paint.
portrait is holding a knife tipped with red paint, but it was removed from the scene. That's not right.
Okay, so it's blood. There's blood on the knife in the painting. What could that possibly mean?
Flora's portrait was used to kill blood, but it was removed from the scene. That's
it.
not right either. Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Dang, so it's painting alive? What is going
Freya
on
was
here?
standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Or can it? What's going on here? An unfinished painting. Continue.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also
Weird.
got a big crack down the middle.
Big crack. It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointing towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through all the way from the horn down through the tape deck. Yeah, I see that.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Ink.
To Freya, the cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya. Ooh, that looks like love.
Do you think it
Love
still
tape.
works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones.
Open it.
What a completely ordinary...
Ooh.
I think it's a container for something.
Those
Puzzle.
gems look like they come off.
Okay, let's just line them all up. Square. Circle. Yeah, that's right? Oh, the back.
It's some kind of clue about where to put the gemstones.
Oh, I see. Wait, triangle, diamond. Wait, what? It's not even the right way, is it? This one is that. I think. Okay. Diamond square with this weird angle. Triangle circle with a long triangle circle. Okay, square circle. What? Where? That one is square circle. I'm so confused. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Which one is that? Oh, it's that one. Okay, wait. Which one is that one? That one. What are we missing? 2 diamonds to go together? How? I'm so confused. That was the one? Yeah, these two are the 2 diamond ones.
Nope.
Did you check the clue? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Okay. Messed up somewhere. Okay. First of all, let's start with the 2 that are the same. Which one?
It's some kind of clue about where to put the...
2 diamonds go together. This is so confusing. Brain. But I need to this because dude, I don't like switching back and forth. I just need to be able to hold it and look. Okay. Okay, so this switch me. Okay, that looks right. Awesome. Oh, right. Looks right.
Nope, that was it.
Nice work.
Yes, we did. But I just needed.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing's inside. Are you
Nothing?
serious?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg's a clue, right?
Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is soft, velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with paws.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
That's a shame. The palette has a variety of paint loaded onto it. The largest is the blob of black, and the paintbrush is covered with dried red paint.
Freya's painting supplies.
Why are they all cracked? Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are all cracked on one side.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Okay, why is there an eyeball at the top?
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Something's spilled to me.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read. It's so dark back there.
Somehow, the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room. Freya's painting supplies. A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
That's kind of sussy.
That's
Door.
the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Like someone bust through
Sure
it.
is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Talk to the lady. Looks scary.
Flora, fellow?
Why she looks so scary?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Talk?
What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
Come on, speak up.
I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
About yesterday.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Yes.
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something?
Anything.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't
Very
know.
sus.
Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Then say something. Say that you don't know. Damn. We're done. Start our way back to the bottom. Library.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has a particular feeding habit and usually only eats the seeds of the Taintum amica.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Whoa, what the hell? A, B, C, F. Like that, though.
Math.
Don't look at them for too long. You'll give yourself a headache.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Any idea what this
Not a clue.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
We tried. Okay, next. This.
Books about ancient history, I think?
These books are ancient history.
Both
I think
are
they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Alright.
Thanks.
A book on the floor.
Rude.
Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it. Books about geography.
Skip.
Books about geography.
Skip. Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Books about space.
I love space. I
They're
love learning
relatively
about
untouched.
space.
Sure. Why not build a science lab in the corner of the library?
The search for new knowledge. The archiving of old knowledge.
Okay.
It's downright poetic.
What's that?
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Bro, it's the house.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make
That's
an
weird.
amazing souvenir.
Hey, look it's a model of... What are you
That
thinking?
would make an what's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
That don't look like no soil to me.
Sure. Why
The
not?
search is downright poetic.
Sure. Why
The
not?
art's downright poetic.
Books about
These books, I think they...
excuse.
Thanks.
Sure. Why not?
The art's downright poetic.
Books about birds.
The shelves are about half empty.
Oh, so you're a the shelves are half empty kind of person.
You knew this already.
Books about nature?
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean? What is must?
Must.
What is it, guys? What do y'all think?
You ask such stupid questions.
Nice.
Let's talk
Curious.
to her.
I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
What's missing?
Hey, Dinker,
Well,
water
thank you,
B.
besties.
Dinker, water B. Dinker, water. Dinker, water B.
He just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Everyone's a
Thanks for letting me
suspect.
know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
I like the character designs. They're
You will
cute.
need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Extra.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made
Good.
you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that
Yeah,
thing
she
on
made
your head?
one?
Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions,
Does it glow red when you get angry?
Dang. So she made
but
her own
that
glasses.
would be most amusing.
Ah.
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi.
Whoa, wow.
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Why we're here,
Fine.
man?
I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
Buddha.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Bro, she's a
I was in
loner.
my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She
Dead.
insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Because it does. That's weird.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Go now. A lot going on here.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
What the heck?
Who's that?
Not sure. Who is that?
No idea.
That's all I was gonna say.
Is Fifi trying to solve the mystery with math equations?
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe it works. Who is that?
No idea. Is
Maybe.
Fifi...
Did you ever try that?
Looks like she's trying to connect some kind of thoughts here. How did she know about us already? Why does she already have us pinned up on her wall? That's kind of sussy.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
Wait, go back.
Fifi's got
What
something.
is all this?
And that's you, Sally.
What? I do not look like that. Do I?
Is that supposed to be me? Why do I look so angry?
Because you're here.
That's just the face you make when you're thinking. It does make you wonder, though. When did
Yeah,
Fifi do all
exactly.
this?
When?
Who is
No idea. That's gotta be Flora. Did you notice who isn't on?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. That's a whole lot of books.
A lot of books.
That's a whole lot of books. It's a bed.
Barely.
A new suspect. Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge. Scientific formulas. Probably. I'll openly admit I have no idea what any of it means.
Boxes of stuff. Boxes of stuff.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Puzzle.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
How? Which one's supposed to be negative though? I'm so confused. By correct position. Like we gotta make it the key, but how? Baby Bessie, hi! How are you, Bessie? I hope everything has been going good. I miss you too, Bessie. Everything has been good so far. I'm happy to be streaming today. I haven't been able to stream all week, but Sasuke, we're here, we're doing it. And my brain is already hurting. I hope you're doing well, Phoebe Bessie. Okay. Yo, I think we have to make this key down here, but how do we do that? They act like my brain knows how to function. See, that goes like that. Okay. Big. That might. That's not gonna. Bruh, I'm so confused. Can I not? I think. Yes, it's been a roller coaster.
The four lenses all have different magnitudes, so they must each have a specific position along the rail.
Yeah, I got that. But what position, man? I'm guessing the big one goes there. But yeah, I totally get that, Phoebe. I hope that everything's been settling down a little bit for you at least, though. That actually.
Nope.
You need to looks like you might need to
overlap some lenses. Okay, got it. Wait, is that it?
Nothing.
You want to close up all the gaps on the spine of the key. Get it all to line up.
Okay,
Start by finding the parts that are too small and make them or vice versa.
Okay. That looks right. Okay, wait, that looks right.
That's the one.
Yes, finally.
Hey, not bad.
That took too long.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
Yeah, I hope life's been settling down for you, Bestie, because I totally get that. Life for me has been kind of lately too. Oh, he's over my assembling a diary unlocked with a strange metal device. That's all we got though.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective?
Yeah, we definitely miss your streams, Bestie. There is an Uncle Fifi.
Should I start smoking a pipe
I'm dead.
too?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
Oh my gosh. Right now,
What's
she's
that
our
big
number
book
one
on the desk?
suspect.
Looks like something. It's
help?
just a bunch of notes about
This.
homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras theorem.
What that
I've
even
not
mean?
heard of that band. Are they any good?
Band.
A pretty ornate window with a great view of the lake.
We're supposed to be looking for clues, not assessing the real estate value.
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out all that unnecessary natural light. A simple trick, but it really transforms the space. Crystal
Right.
chandeliers. Extra fancy.
I don't know. They just seem old-fashioned to me. Plus, they're kind of dusty.
That's a whole lot of books.
Look, we're not getting anything.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
Oh.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
That's a whole lot of books. Stuff Fifi's thrown away.
You gonna
Ophi.
rummage through the trash can?
Yes, we are.
No. That is
Oh.
quite beneath.
Why?
Give it
We're
5 minutes before
detectives.
you're in there.
Stuff Fifi's thrown away.
Bro, I've been missing you guys too. I've totally been neglecting it. I moved my desk into my office room. Yes! I'll finally stream in that new room one of these days. That's
You
so
gonna rummage
exciting,
through the trash?
bestie.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
Okay, that's exciting. That's everything.
It's a magnifying glass.
How come
Why?
you,
Should I
you
start?
couldn't pull off?
It's a
How
mag.
come
Why? Should I
you
start?
couldn't-
That's everything. Check this room.
It's a little glass box.
This is Freya's room.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
But they didn't have any books on insects.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
Does look like mining it.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
So this is the murder victims. Okay, this is what the room we're
To the
investigating.
casual observer, maybe.
Another
They're not real
puzzle.
paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
So first we gotta solve this, I think. Don't these people know my brain does not function well off a puzzle? That would make. Oh, goes at the bottom. Goes at the bottom. Ah, okay, see that, see that? We're getting somewhere. I'll fit this. Okay. Guess that technically fits, right? Yeah. Okay, see that goes there. Look at that, guys. We did it. Half of it. We did half of it. Okay, now gotta go orange. That's me. Okay, this one goes in the middle. See that? That goes in the middle. This one has an E. None of them look like E. This one, I guess, looks the closest. Maybe. It has an orange bottom. Okay, then the green top here. Let's see. That one goes there. Does it though? Because that's blue. Oh wait, this one's also. But then... Bro, I don't know. Let's see.
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps of paper? It looks like a ripped-up jigsaw puzzle.
Yes, Ro! Congrats. Can't wait to see it, bestie. But that's not it either. Alright, that one looks like that one, actually. Bro, I'm so...
That was
The
incorrect.
information we need is on the paper. Once it's...
Okay, I should have listened to what they said. Let's
Still
see.
locked.
So, the paper jigsaw puzzle shows the position of various characteristics of the brushes.
Yep.
There's a couple of brushes with each characteristic, but only one perfect solution.
Oh my god. I figured that out, buddy. What is that? That's not helping us in this situation anymore. Okay, this one has to be an orange one. You see? But why are these here? That's what I don't understand. I guess it's that one. What is... See, this makes me think it's this. Then that goes like that.
Still locked.
So, the paper jigsaw puzzle. There's a couple of brushes with each characteristic, but only...
You already said that. You already said that. Oh, this one's blue though.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
Does anybody have any ideas? I'm so confused. Those look like a dog. Maybe whatever that is. This one has to be orange. Did we do the puzzle right? Maybe there's another way to do the puzzle. There is another way. There can't. Up, right. Let's use these brain cells. You see, this one, this shape is obviously this. Okay. This shape is obviously this one. But this handle's pink, and that's the only one. Oh, wait, maybe. I feel like I already tried this.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
Oh, yeah, because this one has to be...
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
Still locked.
There's a couple of brushes with...
Bro. I feel like that one's definitely that one, right? That has a lot of bristles. That has a lot of bristles. That one is the same shape as this. But I guess, wait, this one's wider though. Maybe that's still the same shape. And then blue. That one's blue. That one's pink with the fan. That's pink with the fan. It says green. That's green. Okay, wait, this one. I don't know.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with...
Ah! Okay, let's keep. Okay, reevaluate. There's no way the pictures can go a different way, right? Like, that's the way the puzzle is. What if? I feel like
Still locked.
There's a couple of brushes with.
could this one ask for? I guess could also be this one. So let's try that. I guess super tallest one. Still old.
There we go.
What? Baloney. I call baloney. My brain hurts. I know, it's so hard. Okay.
Perfect.
At least we got it though. I mean, we almost had it the first time. I mean, that was the first try. What do you mean?
What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
A photograph? What
Well,
kind of photograph?
Most of a photograph.
Genius, bestie. Thank you. Wait, that's the girl. Wait, that's Fifi. That's Fifi. Who is this? I don't think that's Freya, is it? One with her hair, the one with green hair. The photograph has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off. Interesting. Ah.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
Ooh, I see it right there.
It's a photograph.
What the hell? Is that the mountain? A photograph of Freya's abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Yeah, these lines. You see that? Okay. Interesting.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
It is depressed. Its owner is
He's had a rough
gone.
couple of days.
Sad.
It's a fish?
It is
I
a
think.
fish.
I think it looks more like a whale.
I guess it could be a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
And it has all these pipes.
No windows either.
Yeah, there's no windows. What the hell? I
Do
didn't
you
even
think this
notice
was
that.
always
I don't know.
No windows either.
So we've been through that.
Painting
That.
supplies.
And there's also dirt
Even
on the
though
floor.
we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside. A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Brushes, pencils.
Okay.
They're clean, but they look pretty well used.
Single
Freya's
plant.
plants. They must not need sunlight?
Oh yeah, that's true. There's no windows.
Do you think this was
I don't
no
know.
windows either? Brushes,
They're clean, but they look
Freya's plants. They must not need drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Ooh, look, there's Fifi. We haven't met these two people yet. Hawkshaw. These are the Hawkshaws? 1.1k? Yay, bro! Congratulations! That's so exciting, bestie. And who's this? He gave her a rose and maybe she liked him or something? I don't know. A drawing of a man standing with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. A drawing of Fifi. A drawing of a person wearing a cloak. The cloak is kind of suspicious.
It's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Yeah, it's like that's what my bed looks like.
That's
Is it
weird.
fixed? Is it messy? I don't know.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
That is weird. Why are your drawers empty, ma'am?
And there's no natural light in here at all.
I like it.
Brushes,
They're clean, but they look.
brushes.
They're clean, but.
Okay, I think that's everything in here then, right?
A lot of these paintings look
Oh.
unfinished.
How can you tell if they're finished or not?
Good point. Do you think this was
I don't know.
no windows
Okay.
either?
I think that's everything. Next room. Yeah, YouTube is kind of hard, honestly. But you got it, Bessie. You just gotta keep being consistent, and it'll come to you no
It's
problem.
a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Dust, okay,
Yeah.
love that. Is that a treasure
A
map?
With a dotted line and an X marked on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map.
Yeah, I could have just said treasure map, man. Literally.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus,
Ooh.
there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Yeah, see, that's what I clicked on, the treasure map.
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Yeah, I think I need the map to see what to push here. Oh, I see. Okay, wait. F2 maybe? What is that? Wait, and he's looking into the... Looking straight across it. Okay, I think this is it, right? That has to be it. H3... 3HJ? Is that what it is? H3... I think this would be... No? West? North? Try west.
Did you check the treasure map? What about that painting on the chest itself?
North.
Still locked.
I think there's like there are different versions.
East.
That was incorrect.
The padlock has 3 different inputs. A letter, a number, and a compass direction. It's just a grid reference for the map.
It's not south.
That was
The padlock is just a grid reference.
Okay, so it's not H3. But I feel like it would have been. See, look at it. Oh, but he's also by the X. No, see, that makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna keep looking. Maybe F. Try F2. Maybe he's looking. Maybe it's backwards. F2.
That was
The padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
That
The
was
padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
that
The
was
padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
that
The
was
padlock's just a grid reference.
Was that
for
4?
the map.
I don't
The
know.
padlock's just a grid
Okay, that was it. See, I feel like it's H3, but why is it saying it's not? See, that literally makes sense with that all right there. Or maybe, oh, you're standing on the X. You're not standing on the I4. Let's try I4.
that
The
was
padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
that
Try all the
was
directions.
incorrect.
The
Yeah,
padlock
YouTube
has
takes
3
literally
just
so
a
long.
grid reference for the map.
That was
What
incorrect.
was that in affiliate programming like they do
The
for
padlock
Twitch?
has
Yeah.
just a grid
I think
reference
that
for the
I
map.
heard that they're
That
working
was
on
padlock's
it,
just a
but you
grid
know, I
reference.
don't know. You'd be slow as hell. Okay, that didn't work either. But that has to be it, right? Where else? Oh, I guess maybe no, 'cause that's backwards. I feel like that's it. We'll try E3. Oh. So confused. You see, we're standing on the X. They're there. Okay, but what if... That's literally them standing on the X, is it not? I4. That's what I4 is, right? I4, yeah. Okay, let's try... What else could it be? Nothing else. It's literally this one. What the hell? It could be. Maybe it's not perspective. Maybe, okay. So he just has to be standing on the island with the, or on the X. Allie, hi! Enjoy your food. Let you know. Okay. So, okay, let's see. That one we tried. Not that one. This one, if he's standing on the island, stop. There's no monster to him. Same with this one, there's no monster. Okay, this one, no monster. That's on the wrong side. This one, there's too many X's. This one, this one could be it. Let's see. H6. H6.
That was.
The padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
West.
I did it.
What?
did I win?
We did it. We did it, guys.
Not bad. What was in the box?
Yeah, what was in the box?
More wooden models.
What?
These are a little different to the one on the desk.
What are they? Oh, these ones are like the family members. That's that lady that was getting painted. That might be Freya. Some bird that always flies away, remember? A model resembling a child with green hair. A model resembling a woman with gray hair. A model resembling a red and white bird. A model resembling a broad-shouldered man. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and brush is laying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint on it. Interesting.
A little
That's
hand-painted
suspect.
statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh yeah, you could just tell. Painted model woman. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints are found nearby. The drawers.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just
Yay!
made of
Welcome
wood.
in, Allie. How was your food? What'd you
I think
have?
It's the actual hull of a ship.
Ship. Is
It's
that
a
a clock?
barometer, but it's broken.
Yeah, I don't know what a
I've
barometer
never
is.
seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
Ah. That
What is
tiki
it?
thing?
He's an imp.
Yeah, it's delicious. Love that.
What does he do?
What
Well,
does
if
he
you
do?
tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Buffalo chicken pizza? That sounds pretty good, actually. I want pizza.
Oh,
I didn't know that's what they do. Is that a lie?
puff.
Is this Mrs. Puff's husband? Do y'all remember the episode where she says that he gets turned into a light?
Yes. It's also a lamp. for some
Where'd you get
reason.
it from, Bestie? Because I need to know.
It's Earth.
Okay, that doesn't look like
If
Earth.
Earth was made of
Okay.
paper and gave off a gentle pink light. It's a magic lamp.
Aladdin.
Can we summon the genie?
Oh, some
If
local
we get
place?
really
Nice.
stuck, sure. That's a massive conch shell.
The magic conch shell.
This little crab living inside.
I hope so.
Oh,
Shelf junk.
bro, the music. What the heck?
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed.
Yeah.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
You sleep on a
I
hammock?
would
That'd be
politely
uncomfortable.
describe it as lived in.
A
Lights.
lot of redundant light sources in here.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
More maps.
No, they're just blank.
Oh, just pieces
Oh.
of paper. Okay.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
Okay, let's just wake his ass up.
Sir? Can you hear me?
Why is everyone
I'm
so
Private
dull?
Detective
This-
Grimoire.
They
I have
don't
some
ever want to
questions for
talk.
you.
Grimoire.
Ooh.
Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Oh, I think that little statue on his desk is supposed to be him.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures.
Secret
That's what
rooms?
life
Is he
is
giving
all
us a
about.
hint?
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know. that
You
sort
see,
of thing.
he wasn't supposed to say that. Ooh, boy, he's spilling
So,
the
Felix,
beans.
what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like Kerr statues. Spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long.
But you
go
are.
wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with
Enjoy
your
your
wife and
shower,
daughter?
bestie.
Yes,
Hope it
well,
goes good.
The fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world.
Something's a little weird
They
here.
are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you don't sound very convinced
Why
of that.
on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
You
Rude.
want Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
There's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to
so
Flora's tower.
suspecting.
You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
Bro, he's
What have you
weird.
got?
Oh.
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course.
See?
Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Bro, this is a little weird. There's a statement, I guess.
It's locked.
Go this way, I guess. What's in here?
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Floating spirits.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Like a shiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. I didn't know we could do that magnifying.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
Oh look, there's Poppy.
There's a faded mural on the wall.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
What is the difference?
You still don't know, do you?
No.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably why they're on the floor. All right, you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion. 1 old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Why are the candles next to the books like that?
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Oh,
There's a faded
When
mural.
I was a
You
kid-
still don't know, do
No,
you? It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
don't touch it.
Why not?
dude.
Might be haunted.
Hey, that's fair.
Sheet music.
That's a
Probably why they're on the floor.
Smells like a forest in here.
That's just daylight, right?
What else would it be?
And also, there's like bugs in here. There hasn't been any
Smells like a
insects or
forest.
anything else.
Are they?
Whatever they are, it's like a little parade of.
Is that really it?
All right, you got
Spooky
spooky murder mansion.
Talk to her then, I guess. Whoa, she looks crazy.
Are you a ghost?
Sally, that's rude. Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Dang, 13 years. Go, girl. Get it. That ain't easy. Get fit cramps
Just me.
easy.
There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on
Why?
with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Interesting.
3.5 hours of piano practice, soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So,
Interesting.
did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Well, this family's weird.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Okay,
I
so
went
that's why the
inside.
door's broken.
Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do.
What?
So I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too.
Why was she
for some
already
reason.
crying?
The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
Bro, this is weird.
That's it.
I don't know.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Go now. Poppy's room. Octopus.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Oh.
A lamp. It is most definitely turned off. Empty.
Why are other drawers
Anything in
empty?
the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there were so many shades of black.
Oh, black has so many shades,
Just a
bestie.
bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you. More handwritten sheet music.
That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Yep.
That is the
I
bed.
thought
This is a vampire who needs firm support.
The
Oh,
rose.
thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
Wait.
A single red rose.
Okay, so remember how in Freya's room there was that hand sketch of the guy giving a girl a rose? It was Felix giving it to Poppy.
How very traditional.
Yeah, weird. It's a metronome for keeping time.
Look closer.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Also a lockbox. Oh. So. Off 4 dials up at the hoop top. Okay. That's it though.
That's done it.
Neat. What happened?
That was first try.
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Oh, it's the other half of that ripped one. Okay, yep, it definitely is. The ripped photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. The girl in the photo is using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. It looks like the one that had Freya's name on it. The rest of the photo shows Fifi and Freya. It was hidden in Freya's room. So this must be Poppy before she went all dark and crazy, right?
Various handmade posters.
That's it. That's it. I'm calling
What do you
it.
think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been
Dude.
framed though. Must be important for some reason.
He has been framed and is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. Maybe she wrote that for somebody.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright. A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Okay. Files to the correct spots. Yeah, but if we put them all on there, just
Nothing.
All
Still.
4 tiles have a moon symbol.
Those other symbols look like suns. Surely that's something to do with it?
I think it is, but in an abstract kind of way.
what if
Nope.
Maybe the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
yeah, maybe we'll come
I
back
guess
to
we'll
it.
come back later.
Yeah. Not equipped for that yet.
Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
Okay, so at least she has clothes in her.
Oh, thank goodness. There are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark,
Gloomy.
but roomy.
Gloomy.
But roomy.
Gloomy.
But roomy.
Bro. Okay.
Ah, yes, a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor.
That's kind of sussy. Eyes
Oh, is
and
it a woman?
eyeball. That's like the same. That's the same one that was on the roof
It's
in
an
Freya's tower. Yeah, but how do we open it?
A big glass door.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Ready for that. Okay. Back to. Kitchen, maybe? How would it be a kitchen?
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
See. We probably color birds in a heavy ornate cage. Okay. Oh, that one looks crazy.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
I think that's very suspicious. Butterfly.
Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
What's those little windows down there?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
Yeah, that's a good point. It probably is.
Oh,
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
Oh, do they?
how do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Okay, she's professional.
Bird diagrams. Hand painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Okay, look.
A rather
Pointers.
magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
Oh. The P.
They're bird cages. But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Bird diagrams.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird cage.
Star.
They're bird cages, but the birds
Is
are...
that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Does this count as being outdoors?
Yeah. No. Doesn't matter.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird cage.
Everything.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird. I feel like I'm standing in a giant
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Do we though?
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Just talk about yourself.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel?
She's a bird
Where to?
lady.
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, No, because of him. Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our two families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
I don't know. He seems kind of sussy.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there, crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day, watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see.
Oh,
I returned
saucy.
to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
It's a lonely bird lady.
In the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Ding.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
Right now.
A little tea set. Looks recently used.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Huh. I like this little bed she got going.
That bed. It's like something from a fairy tale.
Does it feel warm over here, or is it just me?
No, you're right. Maybe the bed has some kind of heater.
It's not coming from the bed. It's coming from the wall.
The
That bed.
wall.
It's like,
Does it feel
no,
it's not coming from the bed?
That bed.
Does it
no.
feel it's not coming from the bed?
That might be the most pointless staircase I've ever seen. Traveling cases.
Why is there
Empty.
so many?
All of them. It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
Imagine if they're not. Oh, they're
Nope.
not.
They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Are they going by eyes? By color? White. This. Red. Red. Brown. Yellow. Green and yellow make blue, right? Wait, not one. Yellow and blue make green. And the white. Okay, yeah, that
No,
looks right.
that was it.
Nice work.
I remember color theory from kindergarten, guys.
Did the door open?
Now I'll get her a ripped piece of paper crumpled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. Message in English. Now I'll get her. Wait, petals? What if she likes Felix and she saw Felix give Poppy the flower and that's why she got mad? Okay.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
Brightly colored flower in the usual shape. It looks very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusually blue color.
That's a big window. Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting sentence. Ever get the feeling you're being
The mannequins don't have...
That's not.
You know, the birds can easily get in and out of those cages.
Oh, if that's true, can they even be considered cages? Anything in there?
Bed sheets.
That's not even remotely suspicious. This is the fanciest room so far.
Too fancy.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Looks like nature invited itself in. Rude. That bed.
Does it feel
No,
like it's
you're-
not coming from the bed?
Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them.
That bed.
Does it feel
No,
it's
you're-
not coming from the bed? You know, the birds...
Oh, if that's true, that might be the
I think that's all from it. Coming from the wall, what does that mean?
Locked.
There must be some way to get it open.
Gotta find Felix. Gotta unlock his. Oh, this is the uncle. I forgot his
There's
name.
something
already.
kind of disappointing about this room. I just expected a bit more from an astronomy tower.
Oh, does it not compare to all the other astronomy towers you've been to? It's tidier than my desk. Oh, the notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
It's weird.
So, even the most well-used notebooks start off blank.
Okay, good point.
It's tidier than my desk.
So, even the most well-used
It's tidier than
So, even the most well-used note
a
Picture
frame.
of.
with no picture.
What? That's weird.
It's a chart of the solar system. Which planet are you from, Sally? It's a chart of the solar... it's too cloudy to see any stars right now.
It's also daytime.
That's a good point.
The bell jar. It's empty.
That's what
do
they're
people
called, the
normally
bell
keep in
jar?
bell jars?
Other than bells, you mean?
What is it?
It's, clearly some kind of large device.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
A spyglass to the stars. Volumes 1 to 12.
Damn, 12 volumes.
They're in
Busy.
very good condition.
Trinkets.
They're clearly gizmos.
Yeah, duh.
It's too cloudy.
It's also daytime.
Trinkets.
They're clearly gizmos. Pretty. You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A
Why?
mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
Yeah, what would you do?
I would look at it.
Okay.
Wait
Okay,
a
and the
minute.
Earth is the middle. That's
Earth
kind
in
of
the middle.
weird.
Sun on the
That's
outside.
old. This is inaccurate.
How old is this thing?
Yeah, see, same brain. Also, there's line. Oh, shadows. We're going shadows. Oh, we gotta fill in the blanks. Okay, we'll do that.
That's the one.
Hey, not bad. Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
There's a little
Family
hatch
and
underneath.
their secret
What's in there?
lockbox, man.
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
See? Golden beetle grows. Wait, is that the Louis Vuitton? Various research notes and diagrams. IV, the golden beetle named for its exoskeleton, composed of a mineral of proximity 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years, it fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being able to and by being completely undigestible, this mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those who see it. Dang, so it's a real beetle?
Let's at least introduce ourselves before touching his telescope.
Always a good roll.
Yes.
There's something kinda...
Shh, listen. Do you hear them?
Was that a
The
book?
stars.
I'm dead.
They're
I thought that was his hair.
whispering. So quiet and yet so loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with
Don't
such
do
insignificant-
that, Rosie!
We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Thinker, water
Yes, thank you,
bee.
bestie.
Thinker, water bee. Thinker, water bee.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the
Thank
other
you,
one
thank
belongs
you.
to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They
Yeah, so
exist
think of the stretch.
only in our minds.
Helpful.
That was not helpful.
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return, nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell
Y'all
the
just
Cosmos
using our
I say
hobbies as future job, maybe. Damn. All of our hobbies never
The
raking
day
enough to
began
make
as
a
any
living.
other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have
How
been wild
convenient
before you
everyone
found
was
out what had
alone.
happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later that evening.
Interesting. That's suspicious.
I was at my telescope
Full statement,
for the
please.
majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping.
Also,
So
Fiona
I
is
waited for them to
Fifi.
finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
That's kind of suspicious, though. Like, I mean, there was a murder. I get staying in your own lane, but there was a fucking murder. Okay, there's still 2 people we haven't met, I think. And I don't know if there's this whole row of things are missing, but yeah.
The bell jar.
What do people...
Okay, next room. Because these 2 rooms are locked. We can't even go there yet. Stone Square.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off. How long is that thing?
This looks like it's broken, but it went for a while.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too. A little bridge leading back to the gardens.
You?
A pointless little stone tower.
It's not pointless.
No, might be a good hiding place.
Want to play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded. These plants are giving off a relaxing smell.
They're being
I didn't know we were supposed to be
poisoned.
smelling things. Hi.
It's Tangle Tower. Or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower. It's Tangle Tower, or at least it's the... a giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
See, it's a
AKA
cool
a
looking
greenhouse.
greenhouse.
Looks like it might be about to fall apart.
Yeah, that does not look stable. I would
Grimar,
not
you
trust
go
that.
first.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
4 faces. Oh yeah. 4
I'm
faces.
guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. It's the correct position.
Nope.
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
That just made it even more confusing. So confused. Supposed to go up? How did I do that earlier?
I guess
Did you
that's-
work Each one ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the rest.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on a clock. 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top.
3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 1 on the top.
You only need 90-degree angles. That should make it easier to work out.
But even more confusing. Yeah, making any. Wait, 9 on the. Okay, wait. I get it.
It's just numbers on a 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top.
So that's what. Okay. I get it. Okay. So
You
what
only
that
need
mean?
90-degree angles.
So she said 3 on the right. So this needs to make a 3 somehow. That one's not gonna be the 3. I think this one's gonna be 3. Yeah, see, that's a 3. Okay, 3 on the left, 6 on the bottom. That's 6. Then this one's 6. That is 6. Yeah, that's a 6. So annoying. Okay. Left and 12 at the top, so that's obviously 12. This is gonna be 9. How do we? What does a 9 look like? A 9. Now we gotta figure out how to make it.
Nothing.
What?
It's just numbers on a clock. 3
Oh,
on
wait.
the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top. You only need 90-degree angles.
Fucked it all up. That's right. Oh my gosh, this is. How am I supposed to make this a. Yeah. Wait, also the. My fucking brain! Okay, wait, we got this. Okay, 12:06.
Nothing.
It's just
You only need 90-degree angle.
Oh, that was it.
Yes,
Nice
finally.
work.
My brain. My brain. That one was...
What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
A small brass tool with curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too. A wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
Very innovative desk.
I want one.
Wow.
Bro, this guy's
Nice
creepy.
cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
Wow, to be
5.5
exact.
days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now,
So she's
I
not
shall
on the
permit
murder
you
case, she's on
one
something
more
else.
question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Cool scar,
As
man.
it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers is one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora
It's
there
melancholy.
at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Lizzie, hi, welcome
Not
in.
quite.
How are you doing today? Hope you are well. Happy Wednesday.
Towards the early
See her
evening,
statement.
my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the Fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He
As
told
it
me
should,
to
right?
stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the Fellow staircase.
Brother, man, this man was weird.
More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds
There's even
were
more
silent.
rooms out here.
There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Interesting. Doing great. Good. I'm glad. Okay, we still have a lot to do. I think I might... Yeah, I think I might save this for tomorrow. Today's gonna be a little bit of a short... But, today's gonna be a little bit of a short stream, so... But yeah, I'll see you guys for sure for tomorrow. I think we'll definitely play this game. We'll try to finish it tomorrow, because I really think that we'll be able to finish it by tomorrow. No, I'm really hoping so anyway. Oops. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate y'all. I hope that you guys all have a fabulous rest of your day. Stay safe. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.